Bruh. Bruh. Alright, so here we go. Hit it up. Chapter 872. Review. My live reaction was yesterday. Admittedly, a live reaction was not that exciting if you've seen the episode, the video. It was just, I don't know, man. The chapter, for me, it was good, but it wasn't that good. I watched Roger's base review of it, and he loved it. And I'm watching it, and I'm like, I just can't get on board. I mean, there was parts of it that were good. Big News Morgan's falling, and while he's falling to his like potential death, he's taking pictures of everything. Big news, big news. Beige putting in the sign that said "Straw Hats went that way." That was funny. Nami still not letting Caesar catch a break, just calling him shit till literally the end of time. Caesar getting his heart back was alright, but at the same time, I kind of want to see him get like forced to stick around a little longer because I like just how he's used for comedic relief. But other than little things like that, the chapter, at least the first half of it, when the whole cake plateau was falling, just dragged on. It was just like for 8 pages straight, it was like the same thing happening, but nothing progressing at all. And it's just like, oh, the whole cake chateau is still falling. Still falling. Nothing's changed. Still falling, and it was just like citizens running away. There was like no progression of anything. So half the chapter I felt like was just kind of wasted on that. Otherwise, I guess the chapter was pretty good though. We got some progression. Daifuku and Katakuri are sending out 2 squads that are going to go after these Straw Hats now, and I think that's going to be kind of cool because another thing I didn't like about the chapter, and I'm assuming it's going to change, I don't think it's something that's going to just end like this, is the fact that it fell, and everybody just seems like they got away scot-free without any kind of fighting or tension at all. It was just like, okay, I guess they're fine now. Everybody is free to go. Nothing's really going wrong. And that was kind of strange to me. With that being said, it could be like a Sebaondi arc kind of thing where they went back, started talking to Rayleigh, you're like, okay, I guess they're fine even though they're being pursued. And then they literally just, they get the floor mopped. Or they are the mop for the floor. They get some weird thing like that. Excuse it. But, yeah. So, hopefully there's a little tension going on. But again, I'm not sure because we are getting near the end of this arc and who knows how many more chapters are going to be. We still got Reverie and the beginning of Wano for this year alone. And it's pretty much... yeah, it's almost July 15th. It is July, I think, 14th? Yeah, July 14th. So, clock's ticking. With that being said, I hope that the next chapter progresses a little more because I want to see what's going on. And I kind of hope they don't just get away too easily. That would be pretty depressing. I mean, it's a good thing. The story will go to Reverie, which I'm looking forward to. I think there's going to be a lot of exposition on Reverie and world building and characters we haven't seen in a while, and I'm really excited for that. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Other than that, the chapter was good. It was a good one. But there just not a lot happened. And what did happen wasn't that exciting, and I think that is my major problem with it. Maybe it's because I'm trying to compare it to last week's chapter, which was literally like the best chapter I've ever read of One Piece and since I started reading the manga. So, I don't know. But, again, chapter was alright. I want to give it like, as of right now, like a 3.5 out of 5. And that's kind of on the generous side. Some people really liked it, but I was just kind of like, meh, it's alright. Anyways, besides that, I want to talk about some other things here. So, first thing being, what the hell has happened with Pudding? It's been like 5 chapters since we've seen her. Like, what's going on? I thought maybe we'd see her as one of the people falling, or there'd be a scene of her getting caught up in something. Nothing. Still nothing on Pudding. Okay. On a side note, though, huge developments with Big Mom. How the chapter ended with her going into another hunger pain for wedding cake. And I said at the end of my live reaction that Sanji's going to bake a cake and it's going to fix the whole thing. And I kind of thought I was originally joking, but Roger's base even said the same thing, saying how he might be fighting all the characters that are pretty much ingredients, and he'll like knock the ingredients out of them and then make a cake out of them and feed Big Mom. And I don't know. Honestly, I don't want that to happen. I feel like it'd be kind of a cop out. Kind of like how, total side note here, I know I'm getting distracted, but I think Streusen cutting the top of Whole Cake Chateau off and everybody landing fine was such a cop out. I was not okay with that. But yeah, anyways, Sanji cooking up a cake and satiating Big Mom would be funny, but I don't think it's actually going to happen. But with Big Mom going into this rage now, I wonder how crazy of a rage it's going to be. Because with the Crocan Bush, they were having problems, and there was Crocan Bush, like, homies running around on the island that Jinbei just, like, picked up and threw in her mouth. But this cake they spent, like, days on, like, cooking. Big Mom sent out all her subordinates to go to different islands to get ingredients. So if they take that long, and Big Mom's just going on a rampage for days because she can't get some damn wedding cake, how badly is she going to destroy Whole Cake Island? Like, is there going to be anything left of it? And with that being said, what's going to happen to her crew? Like, right now, Smoothie was the one, they even showed a little panel when Smoothie's like, oh, like, Big Mom is pissed right now. She is about to go into a hunger pain. She wants some snackage. And Smoothie could be the first one fucking axed. As soon as the next chapter starts, she just, boom, dead. So, who knows? Big Mom is one scary mofo. And I would not want to mess with her when she is in her hunger pains. Speaking of Big Mom, a funny thing in this chapter that I will give to it was the panel of her falling. She's like upside down, falling off of Whole Cake Chateau, and the way that Oda drew it, it just looks, oh my glasses, it looks so funny. I couldn't get over it. I was dying when I was reading it. She just looks so goofy as she fell. But yeah, Big Mom, I think that's all I really wanted to say about her for this chapter. But let me see if I can rack my brain for anything else real quick. Not really. But as I mentioned earlier, it does seem like everything's going a little bit too smoothly. Smoothly, not smoothie. Bad puns? Bad puns, anyone? But I think it's going a little bit too smoothly, and I don't know what's really going on with Luffy right now. Is he still exhausted from that like instant Gear 4th just kaput? Is he going to have to fight somebody, or are they honestly just going to kind of scamper away and be fine? But even Brooke was remembering, I'm pretty sure Brooke was the one who said it, was like, they still got to get the sharks submerged. So it's not like they can just leave immediately. And then I'm pretty sure it was Beige who said it still takes a day to get out of Big Mom's territory. So I do think it's kind of going to be like a Shibondi Archipelago thing, where they're all like talking right now, but in their last escape attempt, shit's going to go down. I don't think they're all going to get wiped out like they did then, but I do think that there is going to be a little bit of a scuffle, some couple fights going on, a little bit of suspense. You don't know what's going to happen, and then they're eventually going to get away. I don't think they're just going to waltz out after they still have to go to the Sharks Merge, and then go to the ship, and then take an entire day to get out. So I think there is going to be some kind of drama going on. I'm just not sure to what extent. I want to see one fleshed out, however you want to, voice crack, however you want to pronounce it, fight with Sanji. This was supposed to be the year of Sanji, well, last year was, but this arc was like the Sanji arc. But I feel like he hasn't really done that much. I mean, let's be honest. He fought with Judge, and that was about it. I mean, yeah, him and Luffy had a fight thing, but there's no, like, character development, or Sanji didn't have any kind of, like, power leveling going on. Nothing new new techniques. He hasn't done anything that was, like, something that you'll remember Sanji for. Like, I thought this was going to be an arc where you're just like, damn, Sanji, my dude. Like, something huge was going to happen with him, and I just have not seen that yet. The Luffy-Sanji thing, when they fought and made up, I think that was more or less just a function of the arc and his struggle between the Vinsmoke family and his proposed marriage and wanting to stay with Luffy. It wasn't, like, something that was essential to, like, his character as a whole. And it was just circumstantial is what I'm trying to say. So, I don't know. I want him to at least have a fight. Because, I mean, it was supposed to be the year of Sanji, and Sanji hasn't really gone all out. He's still Sanji from Dressrosa, in my opinion, right now. Yes, him and Luffy had their little spats, but again, that was circumstantial, and because he didn't want to get them killed. he was trying to do it for their sake. And I mean, that's classic Sanji, if you ask me. That's something he would do normally, and that's a great thing about him. I don't want that to change, but there hasn't been any I don't know, new developments for his character yet, in my opinion. So hopefully something like that happens. Probably not in the next chapter. Hopefully before the arc ends. Not sure if that's even going to happen, but who knows. Anyways, I've babbled enough. After, digesting the chapter a little bit, it was decent. I'm not as upset with it as I was yesterday. Yesterday I was kind of like, meh. Could have even skipped it and just read 2 next week with the way that that one made me my reaction to that one. But all in all, I think it was more or less a transition chapter for big things that are going to be happening in their big escape. So we'll see what happens. With that being said, this is Mugiwara Vids, heading out for the night. Y'all have a good one.